What's good in the hood?
Uh, Nothing really. Just made
Mhm.
some music a little bit earlier, and
Oh, okay.
other than that, nothing really.
How's work?
It's fine. It's work, normal work stuff.
I mean, Richmond is boycotting Walmart also? I don't know.
Uh, I guess it's hard to tell.
But
Is
you have work hours. They haven't cut your hours yet.
Yeah, they haven't cut hours.
How you feel about the We're gonna get right into the shit. The segregation.
Yeah, yeah.
How you feel about that?
Well, I haven't. It hasn't affected me yet, but
Well, it hasn't really affected anyone yet, but just the fact that
yeah. That
if you want to,
if
just
you
go
you
ahead and be
could,
racist again. Openly,
yeah,
like straight up.
yeah,
I just, I mean, for me, basically, your grandfather, my father, up till 15, had to live under the laws of segregation and sit behind white people in the bus.
yeah.
And but I'm glad there's no protesting. I'm glad black people don't give a rocks.
We
I was watching these,
uh,
takes, different
yeah.
TikToks where they're like, all right, go ahead. Let me know where I'm not gonna spend my money.
Yeah, I guess that just make it easier.
I
It
know.
does make it easier. Be like, hey, at least
Everybody
I
in the
know.
car is like, all right.
At least I
Like,
got.
there's nothing you can do to us that hasn't already been done. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
listen,
Well, I guess we'll just start our own businesses then. Hey,
and only do black support black
black
businesses.
only.
Also, I bought my last Coca-Cola cup bottle because they turned on their own immigrant employees and turned them into the DEI, which I find that ghastly for such a
Yeah.
wealthy company to even be engaging in some bullshit like that.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
it is what it is. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know. I haven't found German Coke that's good yet because the Pepsi here is nasty.
Yeah.
There's just some ingredient missing that causes cancer, which tastes extremely good, but without it, Pepsi is not as good. Not here
Yeah.
in this European country here of Germany. And then the next thing is the crazy thing is I had a dream, I had a dream.
Yeah.
I was gonna come and visit my son in the summer. I was somehow gonna have money and visit him in the summer in America and buy him a car. I can't come. I can't I can't even I don't 2 weeks they detained
Yeah. They
two
detain.
different German
No,
with shackles.
it's multiple different people. I think they detained an Italian. They detained two Germans. They detained
A French.
a French dude,
Yeah.
and yeah, they've been really ramping up on civil arrests. A bunch of civilians getting arrested, and
Oh, for
yeah,
protesting and stuff, brother.
yeah. Some protesting, some other stuff. Some of them was
And
like,
what also shocks me is when they're sending these innocent immigrants to Venezuela back into this
yeah,
crazy prison.
yep,
And I'm like, can you sleep at night? Or basically that is your sexual obsession causing pain. So
yeah,
now every night you go through the list of evil things you've done to people while you're masturbating and getting off and having massive orgasms, also causing people pain intentionally. That is on a whole nother new level.
yeah,
And I just think it's gonna come back to roost sooner than
yep,
what they think. Because karma's a bitch, Arthur.
mm-hmm,
But yeah, that's crazy because then also for me, I was thinking because you know my situation. I'm Aline Aral in America
yeah,
and I'm Nadine Sommer in Germany. I have
yeah,
not, changed it. So I know they scan your picture. They was like, yeah, so why are you Nadine Sommer, but yet in America and you're doing some spy shit? Then they go check my phone. They go see how much I hate Trump, and then I'm gonna be locked up. They ain't even gonna do it
probably.
because I'm American. And they go send me to the prison camps.
Well, then they really can't even honestly arrest you. Well,
They've
no,
been doing it though.
yeah, they have been on whatever power trip they're doing going on. It's gonna turn on
That's what
them.
I'm saying. This is not gonna last 2 years.
No,
This is not gonna last 2 years.
I give it December.
So, are you feeling more affected by it now, or are you still chilling? Or I mean, I mean, you can be strong, but I mean, there's a level.
I haven't really been affected by it. I mean, I'm
In your, you mean money wise and other things, other
money
than,
wise, life wise, nothing has really been affected. Honestly, for
yeah,
me,
but psychologically though.
psychologically, yeah, yeah.
Bring
uh,
that up.
they're also trying to pass a bill to legalize militarization inside of the military forces on civilians.
Yeah, what he wanted to do last time when he was
Yeah,
doing his Bible stunt, and they
yeah,
were like, "No, we can't do it."
yep.
Hey, keep playing. Let's see what happens. Like I said
But
last time, I still believe these you underestimate your victim. Never underestimate your victim.
yeah,
And yeah,
Tesla stock
and
keeps.
I could only just see his own people turning on him
Yeah,
and being the ones that are gonna do some damage.
yeah,
Yeah.
and also Tesla stock keeps dropping, and
Oh my
now
God.
there's a politician. There was a politician on Fox News who was like, "Why
Yes.
aren't people buying Teslas? Tesla didn't do anything," and I'm like, "Wait." And they're trying to be like, "Yeah, companies aren't the problem here, guys." It's like, then who is? Because it's not us. Obviously, it's not us. Who's the problem
Yeah.
here? Yeah,
And the other thing, this is not just the American market Tesla for
yeah,
Tesla.
it's
I'm talking about
international.
worldwide.
Yeah,
I mean, 94% of Germans are not buying Tesla anymore.
yeah,
They're not interested in that Hitler shit. I mean, yeah, AFD is rising, but we don't want for real AFD to return.
yeah. We
I
don't want
mean,
a
especially
fascist.
some serious shit.
Yeah,
No. So, and that's what I'm saying. You're so high off of your power, you wasn't thinking straight. You wasn't thinking about
yep,
uh who really drives Teslas? It's Democrats. It's
yeah. It's
not
Democrats.
Republicans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And to make it like a crime to go against Elon,
yeah,
it's a crime what he's doing.
yep,
Stopping investigations into his business. Total racist going around and showing off, and he's the big guy
yeah.
on drugs. Not just any kind of drugs. I could see if he was doing weed all day long, but no,
No,
force
he's doing
tranquilizer.
yeah hard stuff.
And that shit, I don't care if the doctor gives it to you as a prescription or not. That shit ain't right. And then Kanye, what the hell
Yeah,
is going on with
Kanye.
Kanye, man? Nigga,
I don't
he has
know.
an outfit like a Ku Klux Klan outfit wearing a swastika. Hitler would not care.
He
He would laugh his ass off. He would make you dance in front of him, and then he would take you to the gas chamber. Come on now, bro.
he put snippets
And also
on
drugs. So what does the drug? Laughing gas, nitrous oxide. That's his drug.
somewhat something like that. I don't know. He's gone.
I almost feel bad for Kim. I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
Putting his daughter on the Diddy track. Are you crazy?
Oh yeah. Kim. She.
Begging Kendrick. Kendrick is not a mental health professional. He's not going to do any kind of beef with somebody who belongs into a mental
But
health facility. Okay, he ain't got
also,
time.
I think Kim. She filed for full custody of
Yeah, he has to.
yeah of
She has to.
Northwest because she's like
He
no
already
the
should have been having to do that because the way he lets his wife run around. You think it's
yeah
different at the house? No,
no
bro. No. And that's why it pissed me off so much. He don't care about his kids. He can't.
no
Those are like accessories to him, like his jewelry and stuff like that.
yeah
He's using his daughter. It's not sincere. You know what I'm saying? Putting on the track and doing all this shit so you can blow up. And letting her be around Diddy even, I'd be scared to death. Nobody should be
yeah
talking to Diddy. You don't even touch something. Let him fall on his own. Who does beating up girls, raping men, and all this shit?
yeah
So yeah, this was quite an interesting week.
yep
I
pretty
mean, partially I'm just sitting back eating the popcorn, laughing my ass off, because I'm like, damn. Especially that segregation shit. I was like,
yeah
damn, let it all hang out. Please let it hang out.
yeah
Um, Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
I don't
Um,
know either.
just gotta let it play out, I guess. Let
Yeah,
it get that crazy out
realistically,
there.
realistically, you just gotta let it play out.
Oh, but play it smart.
Yeah,
Then take the right action at the right time.
I'm being like a chess. I'm doing chess moves
Yes,
right now with my stuff. I'm like,
exactly.
okay, I'm gonna wait for them to make a stupid move, and I'm gonna try and
Exactly. Well,
figure out what's going on here, and then
yeah.
I'll start writing up an escape plan sooner or later. Sooner or later, I'll start writing up an
Are
escape
you
plan.
thinking? Are
Huh?
you thinking that far already? Escape from
Uh,
what to where?
from here to Germany.
You thinking about it already?
Yeah, I was kind of already thinking about it before I left. I was like, I could not go back. I could just stay here. I could have just stayed.
Yes.
But I was like, no, Jabral's here, and like that'd be that'd be a really dick move to do. So I came back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if it
Uh,
gets by the end of the year, I think by like
mhm.
November, December, we'll kind of see, be like, okay, it's probably
Yeah.
it's probably starting time
Yeah.
to, yeah, going into
Yeah.
a, what's it called? What's the
Yeah,
economic
I was
word for
thinking
that?
maybe you should start getting a job over at Costco. What the recession?
The oh yeah, recession. Yeah,
Oh, what do you mean?
nothing. I was just we're going. I don't know what the plan is. Right, keep
Okay.
working.
Yeah.
By
I mean, this also I think will unite the people again. Blah blah. But it wasn't a big deal because you were a Democrat or a Republican. We were still cool. Everybody was still
yeah.
cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even Bush. Yeah, okay, Democrats lost, but things were
Well,
as usual. Yeah, he lied about a lot of things. He started wars that weren't really had to be started. And 9/11 happened, but it was never so divided. And that's the worst thing to
yeah.
be as a
I
people to be
mean,
divided like that.
funnily enough, a lot of Republicans were already like kind of on the line with Trump, and now it's kind of getting to a
Yeah,
level where it's like, oh, he's not going to help us, is he?
exactly.
So all the Republicans left. Now it's just MAGA. It's just
Yeah.
the Trump supporters that are still there. It's
But even MAGA, he doesn't care about. He only cares
oh
about his
no,
rich people.
yeah, we know about that, but it's the MAGA people that are still like, hey, we're still fighting for him.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
It's those people that are
They blame Elon, and Elon's gone because I talked to a guy today. He was like, "Yeah, but if Elon gone, Trump will be okay." I was like, "No,
no,
bro. You
no.
got Agenda 25.
He's
That's
already
all the racist stuff. He's not. No. Because if
he
he was
doesn't.
serious, he would never put Cash Patel into the FBI leadership. Who is Cash
Yeah,
Patel even?
I don't know.
Like
Never heard of him.
fucking Indian rep. That's what he is. So,
But also, if he's just handing
yeah.
out jobs, I might apply. If he's just handing out
I mean, you just
jobs,
have to kiss his ass.
and I could
Just
just
have to
be,
kiss his
I
ass.
could fake it
Yeah,
for
yeah.
$100,000. I could fake it until like 2 3 paychecks.
But you're still the wrong color, baby. Did he appoint any black people into his cabinet? Tim
Yeah,
Scott?
but like,
Oh, none of them Uncle Toms said. I
but
knew it already was gonna happen. Oh, I love Trump, Daddy Trump, Daddy motherfucking
but I
Trump, nigga.
speak the
Get the
motherland
hell out of here.
language.
Yeah, I don't know though. I don't know. You
I
still
s-
the wrong color. I'm sorry, baby.
damn. It's the
That
hair.
is
It's the
you
hair.
have to like
I
talk
I
ass, suck dick,
I have to
give
get
up the ass, and like
I have to
you
get
have
closer to Ben
too much, too
Carson.
much,
I have to get
too
closer to
much.
Ben Carson. Uh,
Think Carson.
to start looking like him, wearing
You gotta talk
brown.
like him.
Yeah,
Cut the locks off, definitely.
cut the locks, get a
Cut the
box.
beard.
Yeah,
Yeah, but baby, you just don't know. They don't want you, honey.
yeah, no,
They dropped a ban on segregation on purpose, so
yeah,
you can try. But hey, you could do skin bleaching like Michael Jackson and have a nose surgery. That'll work. Yeah.
yep, yep.
And pretend I never gave birth to you.
Yeah,
We
just
just
we just don't look at
cut
my
ties.
heritage. Cut ties.
No,
Get a white
cut
family.
ties. Let it go. Yeah, man.
Get
Do the right thing.
a pay a fake white people to be my family.
Start talking like a southerner. Howdy, people.
Get contacts.
I'm a
Bl-
real Trump supporter. I live.
get contacts. Blonde, bleach blonde my hair. Go full Aryan. It's like now.
There you go. Oh, get eye transplants.
Yeah.
I think now even they do iris transplant. So your eye can
Yeah.
stay in. They just transplant the iris.
Yep.
Make blue eyes. There you go, babe. Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that
Start joining the Ku Klux Klan.
shit.
Start shooting niggas, rounding them up and shooting. We go shoot each
No,
other
that's
too.
that's they don't like that. That's stupid. That's like stupid white people. They don't like the stupid white people.
Oh,
That's like
okay.
poor broke right. Like they want sophisticated white person. That's what they want.
But he released all the like the January 6th
Well,
crazies.
he had to do it in order to show some
So he needs his
type
foot
of fake
soldiers. He needs
support.
his foot soldiers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it was just to show like
yeah,
fake, like, oh, I'm with you guys. We're all on the same team.
yeah,
But it's like it
yeah.
was the easiest thing for him to do. It's like I didn't really care.
Also, just a part of distraction because in the beginning, and I thinking a lot of people had the reaction that I had, where they just totally zoned out for a month or two.
Yeah, there are some
I
people
mean,
that did that.
I didn't see the election. I didn't see. I didn't watch YouTube again until you brought me the phone and YouTube came back on my phone.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people just had to check out completely because you was losing your mind. I mean, I want to turn to assassin. I regretted having kids. I really, for like a good 10 minutes, was like, I could give them up for adoption. I can become an assassin and do it myself. I was really. That's not good thinking. I'm not. I'm a peaceful loving
Yeah.
person. So and then just bombarding the system with all these different things, it just distracts people. It's a strategy.
Yep.
And then Chuck Schumer, Chuck, please go the fuck home. What is you doing, nigga? The only time you have power, you still concede power. That one bill, he should have not approved of that bill. I'm like, Chuck, go the fuck home. Talk about, yeah. And then when you're in the gym, beside a Republican in the gym and start on that bike and things loosen up and you get to talking, nigga, no, this is not bipartisan shit does not work anymore.
No.
You have to fight. You have to pull out the bat. You guys should be an asshole. That's
Yeah.
what when I had my pneumonia, when I was so angry. I was angry at the weather. I was angry at everything. I'm tired of people coming in my life and fucking with me. Fuck you all. This year I'm going to start my year off being a bitch. I'm going to be an asshole to people that deserve it to be. Why should I be nice to people that treat me like shit? You
Yeah.
crazy? No.
Yep.
You got to be strong. You can't be pussy.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be diplomatic with a person or in a situation where it's proper to be applied. But when you fight, you have to fight and you have to be strong and you have to stay strong on no and not like try to make deals with you. You can't make deals with the Republicans anymore.
Yeah.
That time is done. And I just wish they and Bernie, oh my gosh, I love Bernie. Have you seen Bernie? He's been
What?
out there. He's
Oh
been
yeah,
having
he's
more
been.
fraud than when he
Yeah,
was president.
he's been
Oh my
going.
God.
He's been going out there. He's been really talking.
And that's the type of person I want to be when I get old. I want to still stay young and still get it.
Yeah.
I still want to be. I still want to get it. What's going on in the world? And he's
Yeah.
just calling it all out, point for point for point for point for point, unafraid. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And that's what I think it is: authenticity, speaking the truth, and being yourself. That's what people want.
Yeah.
And I think also with like Kamala, especially when she was going with like, I mean, Liz Cheney, I respect her. She did the January 6th thing. She lost her
Yeah.
political profession because of it. All is good. But it was just, it became a little phony,
Yeah. But also, like, she was kind of like targeting like like she had like Republican talking points where it was like, yeah, we're gonna fix the the immigration problem. We're gonna get all that sorted out and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, but you should be talking about some other shit. You should be talking about the shit that your party cares about, because they're the people that are voting for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like,
well, I mean, the immigration thing is an issue, of course.
it is.
I mean,
It is an issue. It is an
Um,
issue, but like, there was,
in every country.
huh?
It's an issue in every country. But yeah,
Yeah.
there was what
There was like a
There was other
bill.
issues, like how she's going to address Israel, for instance. You know, these
Yeah,
things she should address that too. I
yeah,
mean, she didn't go when Netanyahu came to the White House or Senate or whatever. She didn't
yeah,
show up, but um, yeah, there were definitely some other issues that needed to be addressed. And then
definitely.
the Democrats were also stupid because the whole time the Republicans were working on voter suppression in the South.
Yeah,
So either or,
and they were doing all those podcasts.
yeah,
Trump was on like 20 different podcasts.
yeah,
Like he did not do any mainstream media. He did all podcast TikTok clips. Like
yeah.
he just didn't.
That's how. That's how. What did they call it? Alex, whatever his name is. He
Yeah,
lost me. I unfollowed him. I unfollowed Joe Rogan because they were all sucking his dick, letting him come
yep.
on the podcast,
And
acting
just
like
let him
nothing's
say
going
shit.
on.
I was like, bro, what are we
I
doing here?
don't let him go touch your girl's vagina, grab him by the pussy. Let's see what happens then when it's your kids, your daughters, and shit like that.
Yeah,
You feel me? Andrew Schultz. That's what it is.
yeah.
I was
Andrew
so
Schultz,
disappointed. I was so disappointed. Even now, Andrew, just shut up. Just don't say nothing anymore. It's not even funny no more.
bro.
The only comedian really that's standing up good is Bill Burr. Love that man.
Yeah, Bill Burr's great. Bill Burr
You
has
know,
been
and
violently liberal for the past 10, 20 years now. Like it's like honestly, it's like thank you, Bill.
calling out Elon and
Calling
stuff.
out
You
Elon,
know,
also calling out Joe.
and
He's
then
like, because like he was on his
yeah, and he
podcast.
called out Joe.
Yeah, he was like, bro, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about most of the time. You're just letting people talk on your podcast. You're just letting them say whatever, and
Yeah,
also backing them up. Like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's like, and he's
yeah,
like, shut the fuck up. Like, bro,
yeah,
what are we
yeah,
doing
man.
here? We're just comedian.
Yeah,
Like, all we do is, all the point of a comedian is to like observe what's going on in the outside world and make fun of
yeah,
it because of how absurd
yeah,
it is.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
And not suck up to these millionaires and
yeah,
gazillionaires. I really need to respect them, but it's like, bro, what are you doing, man?
yeah,
Like, what happened? What ayahuasca session? Some being told you that you have to now be kind of, lost. And in the end, I think people that stand up for the truth are going to be really, truly the winners, and it's going to
yeah.
show. I know
Not
Snoop
people
Dogg
that.
regretted that inauguration now. I know Snoop Dogg now. Damn, I should have never done that shit. That was some fucked up shit. Watch him. He's going to come out. Yeah, people, I was wrong. I should have never done it. I made a mistake.
Yeah, because
You know, he's
he's
gonna
losing more money.
sorry.
He's got to be losing
Yeah,
more
but he's gonna
money.
come out. He's gonna be like, no, I regret that shit. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Anyway, these things are interesting. If it was Kamala, things would have been super boring.
yeah,
And in the darkness, you stand up and you grow. You don't give up just because there's darkness. Just like the darkness is being fed, the light will also get fed. So you got to stay on the good side
yeah,
and stay on the true side,
yeah.
and trust the flow of your life. I think, and I know, and then stand up against evil.
Yep.
And this whole thing, I mean, the white people have to lead it because the blacks ain't going out, Mexicans ain't going out. They would get deported. Blacks would get shot to death. So it's the whiteys. They're gonna have to step
Yeah.
it up.
But the problem is that all the white people are infighting. That's the problem. Each demographic of white people are just infighting. It's just a bunch of infighting. It's like, oh, left leaning. It's like, oh, you're not left enough. That's the problem with you. Oh, you're not far right enough. It's like, bro, if we could just come together, just as like, I understand we don't all have the same opinion. That's not possible because we don't all live in the
But
same
now,
areas.
with all the economic pressure, I mean, they're already coming together because the problem is DEI. When they say DEI, they mean black folk. They don't
Yeah,
mean the handicaps, and there are many white people also part of DEI.
yeah.
Women, you have
Women,
handicapped people.
handicapped people.
But white people are
Yeah,
also affected by this shit. You know what I'm saying? And like cutting the school funding and stuff. Are you crazy out of your goddamn mind? And so, I just think the economic issue is going to bring the people together because there's going to be more people suffering economically. That it's just going to be like, I don't give a fuck no more. You're Republican, you're MAGA, I don't give a fuck. We're suffering together now. We need to stand together. We need to fight this.
I saw this.
Because I'm sorry, the only difference is between in the whites is rich versus poor.
Yeah, exactly. It's really, honestly, it's always just been a class thing. It's like, oh,
Yes.
who's ever rich? It's never like I don't understand black, white. It's never that. No, it's really, oh, if you're poor, we don't like you.
Yes.
It's never been like, oh, if you're.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if
Even
you're white
lesser.
and you're poor,
Yeah.
I still don't like you. It's
Yeah.
like,
And if you're rich, then you're something amazing.
yeah,
Also morally, there can be nothing wrong because you're a rich person. You made it. Like wealth is some kind of certificate for moral correctness. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Or anything else. And that is in this day is the most important thing. Moral
yeah,
correctness and also having emotional intelligence, not running around like a psychopath all day long,
yeah,
causing harm. And then like Elon crying on the telly, well, I don't know what's going on with the people. Are you really that out of
yeah.
touch? Are you really that behindert? Bist
Oh,
du behindert,
definitely.
Alter?
No, he is.
Was für Therapie machst denn du, Alter? Wach mal auf. Like,
No, he
what?
he he he
Like, you
is
can't.
classified as
It's like
autistic.
that's going on 5 times in a row, and you keep. You know what I'm saying? People gonna
Yeah.
get upset. You can't make the connection. Wow,
Well, he's
you
classified.
lost. Okay.
He's classified as autistic, and he's always on drugs. So,
Yeah. Okay. I have PTSD. Okay. I also have racist thoughts. You don't see me running around acting crazy. No.
well, I'm not. It's. I'm not gonna defend him in any way. It's just he's also
Okay.
he's
I
autistic
see
and
what you.
on drugs. So it's like, oh, I don't really notice people's emotions or like
Yeah.
get social cues that well. Like he doesn't understand social cues and like emotions that well, but he gets the like the logistical thing right, correct? But also, you know, growing up with racist grandfather is pretty.
Yeah, but he's a
You learn a
racist, so
lot.
he's just like him.
Oh no,
He
his
didn't go
grand
the other way.
no,
He's also racist. So why is
yeah,
Starlink or why are not any companies operating in South Africa? I'm gonna tell you why, because I just watched that young lady from South Africa breaking it down. Because they also have a type of DEI program in Africa, South Africa,
yeah,
to include black business. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
And because he doesn't want to follow those regulations and bring back black people into his company,
yeah,
that's why he's not doing business in South Africa.
yeah.
I don't. That's not an excuse. I don't want to hear that shit. That to me is not enough. And he has more than just he's autistic. He's also a psychopath, and I mean,
Uh,
he's also
yeah.
he's very
There's
narcissistic.
also some other stuff. There's a lot of other stuff. There's a
There's other
lot.
issues going on, and
Yeah,
he only brings out this one child. He only, his other daughter that's trans is dead to him. I
yeah,
mean, dude, these are your kids. What are you doing? Like, he's
yeah.
not well. And
Well,
it's not. It's more than just. I know many autistic people. I used to take care of an autistic child. I didn't see
he
none of that stuff.
he's just also not a good person. He's a person
Yeah.
who's also raised by another not good person. Because his
Well,
grandfather.
yeah, a traumatized person. This is what
Well,
I'm
no,
trying to
his
say.
grandfather was a
Like,
Nazi. His grandfather was a Nazi. He fought
yeah,
in World War II as a Nazi. He is a Nazi.
yeah,
So probably his father is also pretty much a Nazi, which then
yes.
also it's just you know
I
teaching,
understand.
and if you just grow
Okay,
up in
I
that,
come from a family, which you very well know. I ain't gonna talk much about it.
yeah,
They are all sexual abusers. You see me walking around abusing kids. There comes a point where you have to go another way. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I don't have this. I
it,
understand. We're all traumatized people,
and
but you
sometimes
want to
people go the
continue
wrong way, and that
many
happened,
times.
and that's just human
And his
history.
whole statement that he said that empathy is the weakness of the. You know why he's afraid to feel empathy? Because then he has to feel his pain.
Yeah,
And that is the whole problem. So instead of sitting down and really dealing with his pain,
yeah,
he takes drugs to cover up the pain and then he does crazy shit because he got a lot of money.
yep,
Okay.
basically,
But that pain that people are not facing is the number one reason why we have so many problems in this world.
yeah,
People don't want to face their pain. And we're all
yeah,
traumatized. And we either continue, I mean, the trauma or blah, blah, blah. But to me, like I say, I'm so blessed that I have for years now been doing my inner healing and letting go of those suitcases, because you just feel more freedom and you can
yeah,
be more authentic with who you are. But to say, when he said that empathy is a weakness, I knew right then this is your weakness because you can't deal
yeah.
with your pain.
That's his real weakness.
And you got so much fucking money that you can entertain your little sick fantasies
Yeah,
and delusions and not deal with your pain. I
And
wish he would have broke down and cried and talked about how sad it
yeah,
was to be growing up in such a loveless house.
yep,
How, there's some, studies done on like kids from slave owners that were so affected by the torture that slaves were experiencing,
yeah,
and detachment. It was also traumatizing for a lot of white people to see how blacks were being treated
yeah,
with compassion, that have healthy heart. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Healthy human beings, balanced human beings. And so, yeah, it's just, I wish he had cried about the real shit. And then maybe he could make other decisions and start coming back to himself, who he
yeah,
is truly.
yeah.
And it is what it is, what it is. But I did have to laugh this week. All week long, I was laughing. Every time I see the stock market, I'm like,
I was like,
serve you right.
hey, stocks in every Target stocks are still crashing. I think
Yeah,
Walmart stocks are like the stock market is
yeah,
just crashing, and
yeah,
all the rich people are pulling out their money like very quickly,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like yeah, it's funny to see, man. Y'all big companies are just crashing down. I mean, I know I work for
Yeah,
one,
you
but I
think it
don't
was
care
gonna
about
hit
it.
that much? Yeah,
I know I work for it, but I don't care about it that much. I could always go get another job. Like, get another
yeah,
job ain't hard. If
yeah,
y'all lost millions of dollars starting up another $1 billion company, it's pretty hard to do.
yeah, yeah. And also like Target, so you were gonna put billions of dollars into the black community, and the day that you could defend in DEI, you were like, all
You
right,
like, I'm
do this.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
out, nigga. I'm out of this shit. I ain't doing this
As
shit.
soon
I
as you
ain't
don't
doing none
have
of
to
this.
do it, you stop doing it, and it's like, come on,
Yes.
come on, dog.
Like, please, come on. Come on. Yeah,
And
it's
then
funny.
people
It's
stop
funny.
going there buying shit, and then they're like, why are people buying shit? It's like, cause you stop.
And whitey's too.
Yeah, white
Whitey's
people,
too.
black people, everybody's like, I'm not
Yeah.
going to Target no more.
Yeah.
There's a Target up the road. It's always empty now. The parking
And
lot's empty.
to even apologize for that shit now, it's too late. You done
It's too
already
late.
showed your
It's
face.
too late.
It's too late. It's
Yeah,
too late.
you can't apologize
Yes. It's same with Tesla. I can't see how Tesla's
unless
ever
you
gonna
start
come
paying
back
your
and get.
employees $25 an hour. Unless you start
Oh
paying
yeah.
every employee. If you pay every employee $25, I'll be like, I guess that's an apology. I guess, yeah, I guess. 25. That's a lot of money. $25 an hour. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so that's good stuff. Instant
Yeah.
karma. That's how it needs to be.
Yep. People aren't fucking with corporations anymore, or billionaires, or rich people.
Yeah. Because it's also like, I mean, really, you
Yeah.
don't want school kids to eat breakfast. That's really a
Yeah.
problem.
That's the
Food
problem.
stamps, food stamps is a problem.
Oh,
Like that Marjorie Taylor Greene, MG, that fucking hoe. Ah, my gosh. You lazy. Federal workers are lazy. They don't do nothing because they're working from home. Cause, I mean, people, please.
that's not how that
Y'all
works.
cut yourself with that shit so hard. You cut yourself so hard with
Yeah.
that thing, you don't even know it.
They
And
don't.
then you see grown men crying, bawling their eyes out because they're losing everything.
Yeah.
These are dangerous men that have guns that are
Yeah.
bawling like that. They make crazy plans.
Yeah.
Desperate people make do desperate things. You know what I'm saying? And I still see gunshots for Trump. I'm sorry, but it can't last.
He's lucky he's in the White
Enjoy the
House.
high. Enjoy the show that you created for yourself for a minute. It ain't gonna last.
Yeah.
This is like we're too woke. I'm sorry. I hate that the word woke was stolen and made so negative.
Oh yeah.
But I'm agree. I can see clearly now. The
Woke
rain has
woke
gone. I
started
can
off.
see clearly. I'm awake. Yes.
Woke was started off as black people being like it was always that brother that's like, I'm awoken. I can see the system. I can see how they're trying to stop the people. They're trying to stop the people from connecting and coming together. The news is lying to you. Cause I'm woke. I am awoken. I am one with the system. I'm like, and everyone's like, all right, brother. I hate you doing too much. You doing too much. I hate, man. I can listen to you, but like I can't listen to you because the way you speak is just too
Yeah.
much. Like
Yeah.
and funny thing is they were right, but it's
Yeah.
like looking back on it, it's like oh they were right, but it's like I still can't listen to you. You do it too much, man. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if you weren't doing all this
Well,
talking and pausing like this.
it kind of became too much during COVID and the whole trans issue.
Yeah,
And not just the trans issue with the pronouns and all that stuff. I think
yeah,
it just became something that even for me, like the whole day them stuff, as a very open and compassionate person for all ways of living and expressing yourself in
yeah,
this life, okay? The day them is a problem for me. It's always, and the whole thing, cis woman, and that kind of thing. I think it took the wokeness. It just went too far.
yeah,
It's a little bit too far.
yeah. They're
Because
pushing it.
I like conservative views and values, and I'm sorry, women bring kids into the world, and I've done
Yeah,
it 4 times, and it's no joke.
yeah,
Your body expands, your ligaments stretch. You have to open up your vagina. You have to get shots. Maybe you have to get cut open if the baby don't come
yeah,
out. Shit is no joke. You're rolling around. Maybe you happen to go to a bookstore and sit in a deep chair, and then if because you sought out a quiet corner and no one come by for 45 minutes, you sit in that damn chair. You can't get out, and nobody hears you. That was me when I was pregnant with you. I went to the what is that bookstore called? The nice
Barnes and
one.
Noble.
Anyway, so giving life for that in itself,
Yeah,
women need to get respect. I'm sorry.
yeah,
All you do is like sometimes it can be 15 minutes. One sperm can lead
yeah,
to 9 months of
yeah,
creating life inside your body. And so they went a little bit to the sideways. And then a lot of men were coming out pretending to be trans, and they really are.
Oh yeah, there
I
were a
keep
couple of
forgetting the
those.
word, but it's a sexual fetish to be dressed
Cross
up as a
dresser,
woman.
cross dressing.
Yes, yes, that is very different from being trans.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so sick when they had that teacher in Canada with the fake titties, those big
Oh
titties.
yeah,
Because I know that motherfucker will go home. Oh, today I was in front of my students. I was with my big fake titties and I
yeah,
was jacking off and masturbating. No, that's another thing.
yeah,
Or men that, yeah, I'm a woman now. You can't self-identify. That's a mistake. You
yeah,
gotta prove it to me. You know what I'm saying? And then you go into the women's gym and shave in there and show your naked penis. I don't want
yeah.
to naked penis in the shower. I mean, bathrooms, I share a bathroom with a man. I don't have a problem with that. But showers, no, bro. You gotta cover that shit up. I don't want to see it.
I mean, dudes don't
So,
want to see it
that's
either.
well, but I am awake and I can see things for what is happening. And
Yeah,
I'm glad my grandparents are dead, that they don't have to see that, especially with the Social Security. There'd be so much unnecessary stress right now.
yeah.
And I feel sorry for real old people that are like alone and don't have much protection, but
I mean, a lot of
it's gonna be all right in the end.
a
Hmm?
lot of those upper middle class rich people are starting,
Mm-hmm.
or like at least upper middle class Republican people are starting to lose contact with their children because they're like I saw a TikTok about it, and it was like this dude. He was like, yeah. So I was talking to my father, and I was trying to explain to him how like this whole Trump thing and how like taking away education is actually going to make it worse for people. And
Mm-hmm.
but like the father keeps saying like you just got to go out there, you got to go get yourself a good job, you just got to work hard. And he's like, well then how are you going to do that? And he's like,
Yeah.
you just got to get a good education. So if they take away public education, how are they going to get a
Yeah.
good education? You have to get into
Yeah.
private education.
Yeah.
And how are they going to get the money to go into private education? You just got to work hard.
Exactly. Exactly.
And how are they going to... And then it was just a loop. And I was like, yeah, so you see my point here? How we're just going to the loop?
Yeah.
And how it's not going to work? How you
Well,
people...
that's how child labor is. Child labor is legal again. So you just have children doing the work that the immigrants were supposed to do. Fetty.
Unless they want to do it. They don't have to.
And that's what I find so interesting. So here you ragging on Trump and all these people about these third world countries, what you're
And now you're
setting
going
up
back to
sounds to me
third world
like a third
country.
world country.
Yeah.
Even like this whole thing when he signed that whole fucking declaration for cutting for closing Department of Education, and
Yeah.
his kids and the music, it was like North Korean style propaganda shit.
Yeah.
Who let even that kid sit there on this desk? That's like child abuse right
MAGA.
there. Yeah, the education department, like a kid's gonna know what that even means.
MAGA.
First off,
MAGA.
and then it was MAGA. Like it's a cult. It's a
It
cult.
is a cult.
It's
It's a
it's
cult.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Could it be me?
But yeah, they're gonna see. Like we're not back in the 1900s. This is 2025. There's too many people that's just not gonna give a fuck no more, and they're gonna do
Yeah.
what has to be done,
Yep.
and let it be the people unite.
I mean, it already started. kind of already
Yes,
started with
yes,
Luigi,
yeah.
who
Oh my
the more
gosh, yes.
the more I found out about him, I was like, oh yeah, he really didn't need to do it. like he wanted to. He didn't need to. He went out of his way to do this. It's not
And
like he
he
was
might
broke
even
or
get off
anything.
because I think they're mishandling that case. He might even get off.
He had he had more money than the person he shot,
Hmm.
or at
He
least
was
like
rich, rich.
he was rich, rich. Like his dad was rich, rich.
Okay,
Like he
okay,
came from a rich family. like
okay.
like his family was like he's like an heir. He was an heir of something, or he is an heir.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow, wow.
he's just like
Yeah,
yeah. I just did this because all this shit was bullshit, and he
yeah,
still wasn't getting care for one. I think he had like a back problem or something, and United wouldn't pay for it, and he was like, "Well, fuck him, well,
yeah,
fuck him then."
yeah,
And I think it's because he was experiencing it pretty much all his life, at least, or most of his life, and he was just like,
yeah.
"Well, this is my point now. this is where I'm at."
That was calling. That's why he manifested into this world to become the CEO killer.
Yeah, and he 3D printed a gun, which can't be traced back to him because 3D
Mhm.
printing, and it doesn't have a serial number, so you can't trace it back to him. Uh,
Yeah.
and he was masked
But
up,
there's
and
something else that did some not witness tampering, but tampering with evidence. I think.
they probably
I
did some.
think they're gonna. This case might be like
His face wasn't
conducting.
his face wasn't on camera either. That's the next thing. He used public
Yeah.
transportation to leave and go, so there's no record of him actually being there.
Yeah.
The only real evidence they kind of have on him is the backpack. That's
Yeah.
it. And now the stop so the backpack that they found, they asked the
Mhm.
company to trace it back to the
Mhm.
person who bought it, and as soon as
Mhm.
they did that, everyone that found out that the company did that were because like they offered up that solution. They didn't have to do it. They offered it,
Mhm.
and as soon as they did that, their stock prices just dropped. It was just, nah, we're not buying the backpack anymore. It's like, let's stop buying the backpack. Don't buy that backpack. It can trace you. Don't buy the backpack. They can trace you. They can trace your purse. Don't buy the backpack, guys.
Yes,
And
yes, 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 yes.
so yeah, they're going. I don't know if they're gonna go bankrupt, but it's gonna be bad for them for a couple months.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be the only way.
yeah,
Yeah. I
probably.
mean, I'm not saying the only way. No, it's
That's
not.
not gonna be the only way. It's
You
either
all can just start acting right.
that or
Start being kind and compassionate human beings, and then
yeah,
stop amassing your millions with your yachts and all this shit, and everybody else eat dirt. Are you crazy?
yeah,
That's not how the natural order works. And as
yeah.
long as that's why these type of societies always fall and fail eventually because it's not sustainable, and it's not
The
sustainable
funny thing
based on the
is,
principles that America
the
was built upon. And
yeah,
even the French want their Statue of Liberty back. They
yeah.
said they want it back because
I
America doesn't represent freedom anymore. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know how they're gonna
Imagine
get it.
that.
I
That
don't
would
know
be
how they're gonna get it back. I don't know how that works.
strip it back. Shit, they can do
Do
it.
they just like
No,
you secret agent construction workers? They send over their top agents.
yeah.
They unscrew the Statue of Liberty and put it on a ship and send it back. Like
If that would happen, though, that would be crazy. Because
like
New York skyline is the most beautiful.
New York skyline,
That's
middle of the
beautiful.
night, it's just gone. Next morning, everyone wakes up. They're like, "Fuck happened? Where'd our statue go?" It's like they took it. What? They took it.
Yeah.
They reclaimed it. They left a note and everything. They're like, "Oh, this is ours again."
Yeah, yeah, be on your own. Then they can call the fries. Then after that, they're gonna call the fries freedom fries again instead of French fries.
Yeah,
That was a thing for a while. I think what was it? Was it after
What?
Bush? I don't know when we called him like that. I don't know what was
Oh,
going on.
I don't know why we called them freedom fries.
I don't know either. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Downfall of a nation.
Yeah.
Let's see how they recover.
Yeah.
And then, like I say, all the ally, I know everybody's like, what? Like, especially when he was talking to Zelensky,
Yeah.
everyone's like all the world leaders were like, make you look twice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what are you saying out of your mouth? But it's cool. It'll be alright.
Yeah.
It'll be alright. You know, you just gotta keep pushing, keep doing you.
I give it till December for people to really start organizing properly, like
They're already
bigger,
organized.
massive. Not no, I mean like millions of people. I mean millions.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean
yeah.
that's what I give it. I give
And
it till
also,
this.
like, I heard there's this one neighborhood the Nazis went in and did a protest there in the black
Yeah.
neighborhood,
Oh yeah.
and they now militarists.
Yeah.
They got like a little neighborhood militia going on with some serious weaponry and stuff,
Yeah.
telling the
They.
Nazis get the
I,
fuck out.
I think. From what I know from the grapevine, there are a lot of black neighborhoods starting their own Black Panther organizations now
Yeah.
to
You have
stop. Yeah, it's happening. I think it's
And that's my
happening.
thing. Why will you want to get rid of blacks at the military, especially the Marines? You really want to drop a black Marine? You know what kind
Yeah,
of damage he can do? He can train other people. He can teach other people. Are you crazy out of your mind?
he's more
Oh, people, come
athletic.
on.
He can jump farther. Like
Bruv,
he's
a
probably
super
LeBron
machine.
James out there. Why would you want to drop LeBron James?
I know. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
And I had this other guy. He was like, "Up, end of his message." I mean, he's on the side of of honesty and justice,
yeah,
not ex-Republican. And he's like, "Oh, time for me to stock up on my guns." I'm telling you, it's already in planning.
yeah.
This is not going to fare well.
Nope.
And the look on his face, but what did I do? Like Elon, what did I do? Anyway,
Yeah.
it's all good. Mm.
Yeah.
Like I said, at least we have some like entertainments.
Yeah. At least that. At least that.
Netflix going that good, like. Alright. Rough. So it is what it is.
Also,
Yeah.
another thing that has popped up on my TikTok feed now, people are making remixes to popular songs, but just making them about LeBron.
Why?
I don't know.
What's wrong with LeBron?
No, there's nothing wrong with LeBron. They're just remixing the song and then calling him the greatest of all time in the song,
So.
and that's the whole song. Like
So gotcha.
they did PIMP by 50 Cent and called it GOAT.
UAT, LeBron, you da-da-da-da-da-D.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what's up. I like
yeah.
it.
They've
That's what's up.
they've done a lot of songs. Honestly, they've done so many songs at this point. Now people are not going to Spotify. Someone made an app called LeBronify, which is like Spotify but LeBron music because it's all the remix songs on there. There's one song, the most popular one, or the first one that came out that started this trend. It just goes, LeBron, 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 LeBron. I was like, we really.
I thought because LeBron kind of was dissing Drake, and so Drake haters
Nope.
were putting out hate songs on LeBron.
Nope.
That's what okay.
Nope, it's just people remixing songs, calling him the greatest of all time.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
Mhm.
He's getting a lot of love on the internet now because he's 40
That's nice.
and he's still putting up 40-point games here and there. So it's like
Yes.
he's still playing really good basketball. So we're all like, "Hey,
Yeah.
LeBron's the best of all time. No one can tell me anything wrong."
Yeah.
There's a lot of like, there's other memes like, would you suck a dick for 20 more years of LeBron or kill your girlfriend?" And he's like, everyone's like, "Of course I'm gonna suck the dick. I need 20 more years of LeBron. Like, I need 20 more years of LeBron." I was like, "Bro, what are we doing here, guys?" Whoa, like,
Ooh, that's some love right there, bro. That's a real fandom.
And now there's like all these there's like girlfriends on TikTok now being like, yeah, my man keeps talking about LeBron James, like he's having like an affair with like LeBron James, like like he wants to date LeBron James. I was like, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
There's like this podcast show where they take calls in, and and the question of the day was like, which celebrity would you want to be?
Yeah.
Like what celebrity did you want to live in their shoes for a day? And the
Mhm.
guy called. He was like, I want to live in Savannah James's shoes. Cause I get to call like LeBron
That's
like,
his wife, huh?
yeah. He was like, then I get to
Yeah.
call LeBron like daddy.
Wow.
I was like, whoa, yes. I was like, what are we? My guy, he's like, I just get to be around him, and I just get to call him daddy and smile at him and stuff and stare at him. And the guys on the podcast were like, couldn't you just like be one of his children and you could still call him dad and daddy and stuff? And he's like, yeah, but I don't like how they say daddy. I want to call LeBron daddy like how Savannah says daddy. I was like,
Oh my God.
you got
Oh my God.
you got a
Oh
whole.
my God.
I was like, bro, these people be wilding out
Oh,
here.
wow.
They are wild. It's gotten
That's
so
crazy.
crazy. Is
Because there are many big basketball stars, but
no, nope. It's LeBron James. LeBron James is now officially the biggest basketball star in the world. Still face the league.
and I mean, even for non-gay men to say I sucked dick for 20 years, that's a big commitment. You understand me? Like, it's
Yeah,
like, whoa.
yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is they would do a lot of things for LeBron to have 20 more years in the league.
That's crazy.
Even though it looks like he's not going to retire in the next 10 years. Yeah, he's still playing like he's.
So,
Yeah. He's still
I
playing
mean, he
really.
could. He could do it. 47. I can see him.
In the last 2 months, he's averaged 28.9 points, six
I'm talking
assists,
maybe.
6 assists and 6 rebounds. He's like,
Yeah.
he's doing stupid numbers, and it's like, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
He's officially known as the greatest basketball player of all time in most
Yeah.
people's eyes. Not me personally. I still say Kobe's the greatest of all time. That's just me though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just me being a lone Kobe guy out here. I'm just looking at
Oh,
all this shit. Yeah,
Kobe had a good fans.
yeah. Kobe had fans, but still, it's not like to this level. Like Kobe had fans, but like LeBron has fans where they seem like they want to have sex with LeBron.
Yes. Yes.
They
Yeah.
no, they call themselves bronsexuals. That's what they call themselves. Confidently. They confidently call themselves. So
Wow.
it's worse. Yeah.
Kind of understand when I see a really good, attractive woman, and I'm like, damn, if I was gay, I would definitely hit on this woman.
It's more than that.
I can. If I was a man, I would definitely right now have an erection. You know what I'm saying? So
It
I can understand
no,
that.
it's even more than that. It's more
It's
they
more than
praise
that.
him as a king, as a god, as
Mm.
someone who is not even of this world. That's how they think of LeBron.
Wow. That's strong.
Yeah, it is. It's like LeBron's their
Yeah.
religion. Like that's how much
Yeah.
they
That's
love
strong.
LeBron. I was like,
Yeah.
y'all are going
He's
crazy.
a
I
nice
mean,
dude. I mean, he's not like he's a nice
he's a
dude.
good he's a good guy. He's a good
Yeah.
guy. There's
Yeah.
no like bad at anything about him in the news. There's nothing like he's just
I mean, he did go to the freaky deaky parties though.
probably, but we can't be for certain. Can't be for
I
certain.
mean, but that's not a problem. Obviously, it's not. But it's just the minors. But I can't see him doing that.
No, he's
Even if or whatever off of his rocker, he wouldn't have
yeah.
taken it that far. You know, but adults they like their little sex parties. I got invited. I ain't going to
Yeah.
this. shit. I'm too conservative for that. I ain't being out there. People, they everywhere they be having sex and all this stuff and sexting
Yeah,
each
yeah,
other and
yeah, yeah,
everybody
yeah,
doing
yeah.
everything. Not my thing, but there are people that like it.
Yeah.
And I
They're
mean,
they're
if you're married for 20 years, you want to really be with the same person sexually for 20 years. Come on, eventually be liable. Go ahead. I'll be over here. You be over
yeah, and
there.
he is also LeBron
That's it,
James.
more.
He's also
Yeah,
LeBron James,
yeah,
which is just
yeah. And he's doing good things with his school, supporting the
yeah,
kids and all this shit. Which is
yeah.
good. Yes, 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 yes,
It's not going to be
yes.
affected by this whatever bill, that public school bill, because it's privately owned. It's public but
Mm.
private. It's a public private school.
Back to that, and you know what was going to get hit the worst? The red states.
Yeah.
It's not even going to be the Democratic states. It's going to be
Nope.
only the red states.
It's going to be the red states that don't care about schools.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It reminds me so much of Africa. Because you know how many of my African friends send money home so their kids can go to school there
Yeah.
and go to good school? It's, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm surprised I don't hear more rich people speaking out right now. But they're probably like everybody else, just waiting to see what they do. When it's time to move, we move.
Yeah. Most likely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's also, you have to first feel it out and be careful what you're saying
Yeah.
because they will pick you up and lock you
Yeah.
up. He's already talking about Rachel Maddow putting her up in the jail, ending her show. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but that's funny. So then, LeBron, let's talk about Drake. Have you seen his text messages that got leaked?
Yeah, I saw the text messages that got leaked. I saw the
That Drake.
messages.
That Drake. That Drake.
Making up lies.
Mm, mm, mm. And still with the lawsuit, bro.
Yeah.
Let it go. And here, Kendrick Lamar is going to be doing something with the Olympics in 2028.
He's on
Insane.
a generational run right now.
Yeah,
He's on a
represent hip-hop.
yeah.
Keeping it real.
I think
Mhm.
I think Kendrick will be as big as LeBron, but like for the rap
He's already
game.
is.
No,
Yes.
he's not. He's not rap game level of LeBron yet. Like LeBron's so synonymous with the NBA. Like
Mhm.
he's probably like one of the first players you think of out of any other player. Like I don't.
Hey, can we pause this right quick?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait. Sorry, because this is going to be long calls. So
Yeah,
how
that's
we go
fine.
back here?
LeBron, 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 LeBron.
Yeah, go on. Wait. Next time, you know what I have to do?
What?
Do
Put on
not
do not.
disturb.
Yeah.
That's what I should have done. Here we go. All right.
Yeah, so I think he'll get up to LeBron level sooner or later, to where like he'll be doing like everything. Like he'll be offered like like movie roles and stuff, like lead actor movie roles.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna get LeBron level soon. He's gonna hit LeBron level.
But I mean, he got 5 Grammys for a beef song.
Well,
But I also think like if you have a down day, go look at all the African kids that do the Kendrick Lamar thing. You know, when he first starts, like
yeah,
with the lady in the background, them kids on fire. Like they just break it.
yeah.
I just everybody now knows Kendrick Lamar, and most people I know are on his side.
Well, now he's on the uprise. You know, he's like LeBron. He's on the
Yeah,
uprise. You know,
yeah,
and so he's gonna hit that peak, and then he's gonna like fall a little bit, like for like a month or two, or like a year. He's gonna like have like a fall where people are like, man, Kendrick ain't even that good, and then he's gonna pop off again, and he's gonna have another song
yeah,
that's gonna be like really a hit, and then he's just gonna be floating on
yeah,
that plane for forever, like LeBron is right now.
yeah,
Cause like LeBron had like a period where it was just like, oh, he ain't that good. He aight, but he ain't that good anymore. He turned
yeah,
down. he's getting older in age. He ain't gonna be able to compete that more. And then this year, it turns out he can still compete. It's like, I guess we were wrong. I guess we were wrong. I guess we were wrong about LeBron James. Okay, we don't know when he's gonna end. He might keep playing for another 50 years. I don't know. God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that. LeBron did say that though. He's like, after that one season, I thought, man, I could probably go for another 5-10 years. I was like, what? Another 5-10? 5-10?
Yeah.
What are we talking about here, LeBron?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, just like playing basketball, Like, God. LeBron is something else. Still not my GOAT. He's my number 2. But, people will argue something different. Of course, since now...
So, how affected were you when Mamba died? I can say so.
I had to lock in.
Did you cry? Did you ever cry?
Yeah, I had some tears.
Yeah, I guess.
I had some tears, but then I was like, you know what? Time to lock in. Mamba mentality. Time to lock in. I gotta lock in because I gotta finish this apprenticeship.
I just thought it was so sad because he was with his daughter. That was
yeah.
It was just rough, and then it was kind of unnecessary, really.
Yeah.
It's like all these planes that crashed out in the beginning. Of this trying, and I was like, for why did this even?
It did need to happen.
Well. But I was already depressed at the time, so I just cried for him, and I cried for my own shit too. But it was rough.
Yeah.
That was a rough one.
But then we won the championship that year, so that kind of made it a little better.
Not really, though.
Not really. Also, it was in the bubble. It was kind of like,
and also, I think with his daughter, he would have really helped the NWBA also grow more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The WNBA is currently messing up because Caitlin Clark and they're not. It's like they're not putting her on a pedestal like they should do for like players like that, like generational talents that could change your league. They're not putting her on the pedestal that they need to, so that she can turn around the league, and it's kind of sad. Because like last year they had a record season in like viewership and just numbers in general, like in seating attendance. They had to get a big, like the Indiana Fever had to get a bigger stadium because they couldn't seat. It was like their regular stadium's like 12,000 people, and then they had to go up to like 20,000.
Damn, okay.
So they had to fit an extra 8,000 people in there just so, like, because that's how many people bought tickets.
Yeah.
So like what they need to like start at least treating her better.
Well, but I'm thinking, is it maybe a thing is, how like this is like different, but wrestling, right? When they bring out a new guy, a lot of times at the beginning, people pay more attention when there's some injustice going on versus everything is smoother. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not about
like that, or it's just old heads holding back women.
Old
systems.
Is old-headed women holding back women? That's the worst part about it. It's not even
old systems. Systems, not old men. Old systems.
Yeah. It's like, bro, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, she's young. Just like, be like, yeah, cool, you're coming into the league. Come on. Like, we're done with this, like, whatever, this negative, like, type of connotation when a good player comes into the league. Like, that stopped around LeBron. Like, once LeBron came into the league, players kind of all were like, everyone's like, oh, yeah, come on in. We're a fan of you. And then the players are like, yeah, come on, man. Like, yeah, there's a little hazing here and there. That's normal. But, like, it's like, it's not like to kick you off the team or anything. It's like, oh, yeah, you're going to get hazed a little because you're a rookie, but we're also going to lift you up and make sure you have the confidence in order to, like, do what you got to do on the court.
Yeah.
And it's, like, sad to see that. It's like, oh, you guys are just, like, being super aggressive towards her just because she's coming into the league and, like, she's a big name. She's, like, the first big name that's coming into the league. and like putting up number. It's still putting up numbers too.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, if y'all help her out, she'll help you. Like she'll help the league out. You know. Also, she wasn't
I mean, but just like they were afraid when they placed what's his name in the Lakers, the latest trade offs they did.
Luca.
Yeah, with the fat guy.
Yeah. Well, that was the Mavericks trying to make their decision seem like it was a good decision, but it's not.
Yeah. No.
It's
Well,
not
it was
work.
good for the Lakers.
It's good for Lakers. Lakers, woo,
Yeah.
woo, Lakers. But for the
But or like or just and that's why I'm seeing there's this big gap between the new generation
yeah,
woke, eyes wide open.
yeah,
Even babies are born with eyes wide open, looking around like, yo, what's going on?
yeah,
Newborn, brand new, just came out already looking around. Like, what's going on? So it's very different. Back in the day, like 100 years ago, babies had their eyes still closed for 2 weeks, like little kittens. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So it's very, very, very different time, and we just want the new system. It's much better
yeah,
than that
yeah,
old shit from back in the day shit.
yeah. It's
Dark
like
ages are over. Accept it. Stop with that dark age like uh, 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 mo, and bring in love and light. Come on, everybody chill. Everybody do their thing. Everybody grow. Everybody
yeah,
be happy. Everybody figure it out. We can fight. We can talk. But be responsible.
yeah,
Stop spreading evil and hate, and stop being so fucking greedy.
yeah. And it's like
And go to church on Sunday, but you don't want to share a dime with your fellow man. No,
it's
man.
also like they got better viewership, they got bigger numbers, they did bigger things, and then they're trying to like talk down to her, like, oh, like the whole time she was like before the season started, they were like, yeah, she ain't gonna do that good in the league, she ain't even gonna be that good, she ain't even gonna she ain't gonna, like, with grown women out there, she ain't gonna know, like, the physicality's different, we're really different out there. And I'm like, she still did the same thing that she was doing in college, in the league. It translated perfectly over, and y'all are just talking.
All that, yeah.
It was all
This
talk.
shit, I have to quote R. Kelly. Ball is gonna ball is gonna haters gonna hate. Ball is gonna ball.
Exactly.
Just yeah, it's hate.
Yeah, it's
That
just
means
they
she
just
must be really good.
she is really good. She's really good,
Yes.
and they're just like hating out there. I'm like, bro, y'all need to chill.
They need movement.
Yeah, because now they're trying to boycott the WNBA because they're like, oh, we want to get paid more. But I'm like, the league still hasn't made money yet. They're still in it, like,
Yeah.
they're still being subsidized. They can't pay you more if there's no money to pay you with.
Exactly.
So it's just like, bro, chill. First, build the league up. There's a whole like, it starts small, grow big. You have to build the league up. I know you see all this like fancy technology around you, but most of the stadiums you're in are either like already built stadiums that aren't in use anymore. They're like either old stadiums that aren't in use and have been renovated, or like like little, like they used to be balling out in gyms, in rec gyms, like like just hold on a minute.
Fantastic, Nico. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
whole problem with it.
Yeah. So again, they need also new leadership. I would say to bring it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. I think so.
Because I mean, the people that consume this particular sports happening also should have something to say.
Yeah.
I mean, it should mean something. And if everybody's supporting it, let it fly.
Yeah. Like, it was they were setting record attendance numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the Dallas Mavericks.
Yes.
So AD got injured first game. Then Kyrie is now injured. So now they only have 7 people. And now most of their roster is actually injured. And now they only have like 7 people on the roster, and they had to forfeit some games because you need 8 people on a roster to play.
Wow.
So they had to forfeit some games.
taking a
And
fall.
yeah, yeah, they're not doing good. You know, if they had, I'm just thinking like
You
if they
don't look so
had,
sad. You say it like kind of
well, they
they're
did to
not doing good, but
themselves.
there's still a full smile on your face.
Well, they did to themselves. So it's kind of
Yes, that's true.
because if they had like I don't know like a Luka Doncic to help them stay afloat during this time of injury, you know, they really could. They really could use someone like a Luka Doncic, maybe. You know, a generational talent who's just coming off of injury. You know, who's like warming up back into the league.
Hmm.
You know, they could really use someone like that. I think. You know, it's just my idea of
If they
like
can only get someone like that.
if only they could get someone like that. Like if only if they drafted someone exactly like Luka Doncic.
Hmm.
Like they really could turn it around.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
Well, it is what it is.
Yep.
Hmm. Anyway, babe, it's 5 o'clock.
Yep.
By the way, to represent my African American culture, I'm wearing a head wrap now,
Hmm.
Erica Badu style. It was very nice. People were yesterday was like, "Ooh, look at this hot mama." Yeah, I was looking good. And I made for the first time. Well, I don't have black eyed peas, but it's kind of like black eyed peas.
Yeah.
Beans with some smoked pork in it. Never made this before. It tastes good. It smells delicious, so I can't wait.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm doing black things this weekend.
Black things for the
Yes.
culture.
Black things. With some fried chicken, and I found a watermelon. Oh, oh, oh. No, I'm joking.
And some grape Kool-Aid.
But no, I am making a black eyed peas. I never made that before. It's really good, but it's forever, man.
Yeah.
It's been already on the stove since 1 o'clock, and it's what 5 now.
Hey,
They gotta cook it long, make the
it's called
beans
soul
soft.
food.
But
It's called soul food.
that's right.
You got to
That's
cook the
right.
hell out of it.
Even I made potato salad. Actually, that's right. I made potato salad Saturday morning.
Yep, that's some black things
Bring
going
out the
on.
black.
Bringing out
I
soul
know, right?
food in Germany. Ain't got
Yes,
that over there.
we got it. We got it.
Someone's got to do it.
I know, right? Anyway, yeah. So that's what I'm doing, and I guess Nico he went outside probably right now. That's what he was calling me for.
Yep.
And I'm still gonna do some baking today.
All right.
Yes. Yes. Oh, and there's gonna be cornbread.
Damn. Really going.
I
You
know,
really.
right? I
Really.
really landed on it.
You're like, I'm gonna get to the whitest country ever, and then I'm just gonna go all black. Let's just dig into the culture some more.
I'm a Deutsche nigga. I have to, I have to keep it real. But Bavarian food is kind of also very soul food, though. Or southern food. The
A
northern
little
food is
bit.
weird.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, yeah. Come on now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Some of the stuff, yeah, I can see it.
Some of the stuff, yeah. Okay. But anyway, that would be it.
Yep.
Weekly talk, babe.
Yep.
It was nice speaking to you and seeing you. That you're still good spirits. I
Yeah.
was ready with the therapy session, but you don't need it yet.
No, not yet. I'm still chilling. I'm waiting till December.
Okay, sounds good.
That's my cutoff limit because it's like usually when I leave anyway. So I'm like, let's give it till December.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, we see what's going on until then.
Yeah.
I mean, flying out, you don't have to worry about it. I mean, by that time, they should have the FAA back up running normal again.
Hopefully.
But we see what it is. Whatever it is, it's gonna be good.
Yep.